This is a Star Wars Unlimited booster pack opening video. All right, let's get right to it. Have you played this game before? You're probably, if you're watching this video, you're interested in it. Or check out my TIE Fighter ring. And my wife just got me this thing. $7. And, all right. If you guys don't already know, these come in 16 card booster packs, which is more than most of these kind of TCG table top card games do, because, all right, that one, we did that really well. Admiral Thrawn on this cover, this one. And the reason is because they give you a leader card. Oh my God, speaking of Admiral Thrawn, I got an Admiral Thrawn, and he's rare too. And here's how you can tell right there, that R says rare. So what does Admiral Thrawn do? I don't have one yet. Patient and insightful. He is cunning and villainous, and he's an Imperial official. These have specific meanings. When the action phase starts, look at the top card of each player's deck. Huh. And then as an action, you can pay one resource to reveal the top card of any player's deck. So you can look at the top card of each player's deck when the action phase starts, but then you can pay to show it to everybody else. Exhaust a unit that costs the same as or less than the reveal card. And it says here, if you control 6 or more resources, deploy this leader. So that's cool. He's a 6, not a 7. They are as low as 4. Sabine's a 4. And then here you go. Here's how it modifies a little bit. Well, he doesn't have much of an attack, but he has a great defense. So he'll be on the board a while. And that's good because when the action phase starts, you get to look at the top card of each player's deck. And then on attack, you may reveal the top card of any player's deck and exhaust a unit that costs the same or less than the revealed card. Huh. So, same thing. So what that means is, like, he's usually like this until you reach 6 resources. Then you can deploy him as a unit. And he comes out as a ground unit. And that's because it says ground right there. And this is a rare card. So we got one rare. There's always a rare card in every deck, but it's not always the leader card. And now we're guaranteed to have another rare card. This is not a rare card. This is the your base, basically. 30 points for this. And this is a common card. And that's okay. This is the first card I ever got, I think. And then on the back is just a marker for if you grant experience to one of your units. So nothing special there. All right. Vigilant Honor Guards. This is a good card because it's a rebel card. And if you're using Leia as a leader, she has special abilities that happen with rebels. So that's good. So you want to definitely have that. But you're going to want to run a Vigilance deck because Leia, I believe, is green and whatever color you want to call this, heroic. So, yeah. But anyway, it also, this is a great card too because it has Sentinel when the unit's undamaged. So that's pretty cool. So somebody has to attack this first in the ground arena. So that's good. All right. This is also a common card, and this is another rebel. So that's pretty cool. So if you're doing a Leia deck, this is great. And it's Saboteur. It ignores Sentinel, and you can defeat the defender's shields. So on attack, if you control a leader unit, deal 2 damage to a ground unit or a base. So that's pretty cool. So if you hold this or you draw it later and you have like your Grand Admiral Thrawn out and you do this, you can actually like do extra damage. So that's pretty cool. Snowspeeder. This is good. I don't understand though. I guess it's a ground unit, sort of. It's ground support. It's not a space unit, but I would have, yeah, I guess it's a speeder, so it makes sense. Rebel Vehicle Speeder. Vehicles are good because there is a card where you search your deck for vehicles, so this could come in handy. And it's only heroic, so you can run it with a lot of different decks. Exhaust an enemy vehicle ground unit. That is huge. And this is a lot of defense, so that's nice too. Now, if you're playing the Imperials, this is a great card because it does cost 6, but it's 5/5. It's a capital ship. I don't have any, I don't know what that's syncs with yet, but it's Imperial, which is huge because that syncs with Tarkin, and it's a vehicle, which is good for the reasons I mentioned earlier about vehicles, and it's Sentinel. Oh, you give Sentinel. So that's great, and you can give Sentinel in the ground arena instead of space if you want to, so that's really useful. By the way, space units are a little less common. Actually, they're a third. There's a third. I think it's like a 3-to-1 ratio, mostly ground, some space. So doing a space deck is a good strategy. All right, resilient. This is just a upgrade, but you give somebody more defense, which is nice. So that only costs 1. Death Star Trooper. This is a very cheap card for a 3 attack, so that's nice. Waylay. This is a great card because if somebody plays a really powerful card for 3 resources, you can return that to the owner's hand. So this may be great late in the game when your opponent is about to defeat your base, but you can delay that for one more round, which is really nice. Syndicate Lackeys is great because you ambush, right? So you play it and it's ready to play and it has 5 attacks, so that can be really decisive. TIE Fighter, this is just a standard little card, not a big deal. All right, here are uncommon cards. Yoda, he's got the Force, which is good for a couple different things. Luke decks are good for the Force. And also Jedi, that comes into play as well because you can play lightsabers on Jedi cards and they get like extra abilities. Restore 2. When this unit attacks, heal 2 from your base. Anything that heals your base is good, okay? Choose any number of players. They each draw a card. So you can determine who gets to draw cards. Cantina Bouncer. I don't have this one. Look at the art on that. Huh. Very cool. Very cool. James Daly is the artist. I like how these cards have the artist name. Now, this costs 2 cunning. So actually, in most decks, you're going to have 3 different aspects. That's what these are called. So you're probably going to have to pay 7 for this. But still pretty cool. You may return a non-leader unit to its owner's hand. Yeah, as a bouncer, that makes sense. So, okay. This is another uncommon card, but it is a hyperspace card. And that's pretty cool. And it's Greedo, slow on the draw. He only costs 1. He has 3 attacks. He's got the cunning aspect. When defeated, you may discard a card from your deck. If it's not a unit, deal 2 damage to a ground unit. So you could get an extra damage down here. So that's pretty cool. I love it. Got a hyperspace card finally. Woo, none of my other cards are hyperspace yet. Oh, we got a legendary. Legendary Mace Windu. Very cool. I actually have this in foil, but this is awesome. So anytime you get a legendary unit, it's a good deck. So this card's worth a couple bucks, probably $5 or something like that. But yeah, you get ambush. So when this unit attacks and defeats a unit, ready him. So if you attack somebody and then you can like ready him again, he's a party crusher. So basically he'll get 2 attacks. And then this is a great card. This is a foil card. So you can see you get a foil one in every deck. You either get a rare or a legendary in every deck. So I got a legendary, so that's cool. All right, so heal 3 damage from a unit or base. This is huge. It only costs 1. You get to heal 3. That's huge. All right, and that's my deck. Yay, we got a legendary Mace Windu. Very cool. All right, I hope you guys have a great day today. And smash like for me. That helps me get the videos out there. Thank you all, 13,000 of you. You're great. The community's building. This game is great. I really like this game. It's simple to learn. And it's a lot of fun, and I'm a big Star Wars nut, as you know, if you're part of the channel. If you're not part of the channel, join us. Join me. And we'll rule the galaxy as creator and viewer. But no, it's pretty cool. So we have a good time here. And it's really nice people. So subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. May the Force be with you all.